Prindle School presents 5 at 10.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to the 5 at 10. It's 5 minutes of music at 10 a.m. every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Today we're going to have another Prindle family sing-along. Enjoy.
Welcome to the Prindle family sing-along.
Now I'd like to sing a song with you that helps to develop some of your most important music skills. You are a music maker, and so you want to be able to sing in tune, to have a melody live in your head and in your ear, and that you can sing it with your own voice and make music. You also want to be able to keep a steady beat, because no musician can make music without a steady beat, and that's something that we practice. In fact, you might not know this, but keeping a steady beat is something that you need to do all sorts of things in the world. Like cut with scissors, gotta have a sense of steady beat to do that. Kick a soccer ball when you're playing with your friends, dribble a basketball, dance at a wedding or in a dance recital, all sorts of things. And also playing any kind of musical instrument, a flute or a violin or a guitar. We need to have a sense of steady beat. So it's time that we practice that together while we sing. You ready? Play the ukulele too? All right, so Annika and I are going to teach you a song. This song is about the wise man and the foolish man. Now the wise man wants to build his house, and he's going to use his building materials. So you're going to imagine those fists are bricks, and we're going to be bricklayers as we sing our song. Okay? So get ready, and here we go. The wise man built his house upon the rock. The wise man built his house upon the rock. The wise man built his house upon the rock, and the rains came tumbling down. The rains came down and the floods came up. The rains came down and the floods came up. The rains came down and the floods came up, and the house on the rock stood firm. Now the foolish man, he was not as clever as the wise man. He did not build his house on a rock. Where do you think he built his house, Annika?
In the desert.
In the desert. He built his house maybe at the beach or in the desert, but he built his house on the sand. Let's see what happens to the foolish man. You ready? Here we go. The foolish man built his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand, and the rains came a-tumbling down. The rains came down and the floods came up. The rains came down and the floods came up. The rains came down and the floods came up, and the house on the sand fell flat. Poor foolish man. Shall we do it again? Let's sing this song again, and we can do it a little bit faster, and we can even get taller. We can stand up, so I'm backing away a little bit so you can see me stand up. The wise man built his house upon the rock. The wise man built his house upon the rock. The wise man built his house upon the rock, and the rains came a-tumbling down. The rains came down and the floods came up. The rains came down and the floods came up. The rains came down and the floods came up, and the house on the rock stood firm. The foolish man built his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand, and the rains came tumbling down. The rains came down and the floods came up. The rains came down and the floods came up. The rains came down and the floods came up, and the house on the sand fell flat. That was fun. Did you have fun singing that?
Yes.
So sing that song at home. Practice keeping a steady beat, and you'll be building your important music skills in no time.
Thanks so much for joining us. We hope you liked the video. If you had a good time, come see us again. We're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. Or just click the subscribe link below, and YouTube will let you know anytime we release a new video. See you again soon. Bye.